Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my unpopular BTS opinions, and the only disclaimer I'm going to put is that BTS are my ultimate group, and this is not to bash them or to hate on them, but these are just my subjective personal opinions that you don't have to agree with. So without further ado, let's just get on with the video. Usually all you can hear among armies is talking about Jin's debut as an actor, but nobody really talks about the fact that Hoseok is one of the most amazing actors, if not the most amazing in BTS, because the way he expresses emotions and the way he gets himself into the given role is unreal and so entertaining to watch. So I hope, if that's one of his wishes of course, that Hoseok can maybe debut one day as an actor in a K-drama, because I think he would be really successful in that field as well.
춤은 그렇게 추는 게 아니죠. 소울을 담아서. 그냥 제가 한번 보여드릴게요. Hey mama, 이제 나도 let me 믿으면 돼. 웃으면 돼. 다리 떼어주셨어 mama. 운동이 그 PC방, 브로드웨이 레스토랑, 가정 위에 두 발 뛰는 베테랑. 실패는 성공의 어머니 그런 열정과 성심을. Persona, who the hell am I? I just wanna go, I just wanna fly, I just wanna give you all the forces till I die. I just wanna give you all the shoulders when you cry.
So, before you start attacking me in the comments, yes, Wings' album will forever remain iconic and Blood, Sweat and Tears will forever remain their best title track, but there is just something about Persona that hooked me up and completely took over my entire body and emotions, which happens often with BTS albums, but this one was just special. And not only the songs, but I also loved the pink aesthetic of the album and everything that came with it, the photo shoots and just everything about it, their hair colors, the choreographies, the Speak Yourself tour. I don't know, this era was just so special. And hello, there are some legendary songs like Home, Dionysus, and don't even get me started on Jamais Vu, if that's how it's pronounced, because it hit me into the deepest part of my emotions, especially Hoseok's second verse. So just listen for yourself and try not to cry.
나 컨트롤 못하지 계속 아파 커싱차과 오만가지 내 노래 가사 멈칫하나 말 한마디 다 내 미시감에 무서워지고 또 늘 도망가려 해뻗잡네 그래도 너가 내 그림자 커져가 내 삶과 넌 네 cosign So your remedy, your remedy 너 때문에 나 이렇게 망가져 그만할래 이제 나 안 가져 못하겠어 뭐 같아서
So, speaking about Wings' album and the whole Wings era, it also gave us legendary solo songs like Lie, Reflection, and, as I mentioned, First Love by Yoongi. So for everybody who doesn't know yet, Yoongi is my ultimate bias. But I swear that with this song, I'm not biased at all. But there is something about it that makes me cry and bawl my eyes out every single time I listen to it, which is rarely because it just hits my emotions too hard for me to listen to it on a regular basis. It's just the way his performance, the way his voice, his rapping gets more and more aggressive, more and more emotional from the beginning all the way towards the end. And just Yoongi's talented small ass getting all up in his emotions, talking about his first love being the brown piano that introduced him to music. It's just a concept that I will never get over. And just listen to this clip and see for yourself why this is literally the best solo they've ever done, and nothing can ever top it.
그때 기억해 내 키보다 훨씬 더 컸던 갈색 피아노 그게 나를 건데 난 흐르는 분명 동경했었네 작은 방에서도 절망이 깊은 소름에 빠졌던 그때 내가 널 밀어내고 널 만나고 원망했던 널 꿈꾸지는 경찰들 끝에 말아냈던 그런 이 절대 나는 내 손을 놓지 마두 번 다시 내가 널 놓치지 않을 테니까 나의 탄생 그리고 내 삶에 오늘 말해보지 마 끝까지 전부 다 쩍져라 하루의 절반은 작업에 쩍져라 작업 실제로 다른 청춘을 속아가도 덕분에 멀어가도 알리는 성공가도 손에 들어 더 크게 소리 질러 쩍져라.
So I know every single rapper in BTS's rap line has completely unique and different style to his rapping, but Yoongi is just the one that always does it for me in every single song or solo or his mixtape. He is always the one that saves the song for me, and his parts are always the ones that I'm the most hyped up about and are my favorite in almost every single song. And when it comes to his producing, some songs that he produced mostly by himself are my favorite. Like, of course, his whole mixtape, all his solo songs, like First Love and Seesaw, but also songs he produced, for example, Tomorrow. I'm not saying that Hoseok and Namjoon are bad rappers or producers, but Yoongi's style is just my favorite, and I love the approach he's taking with his music and with his voice.
설레는 만큼 많이 두려워 운명이 우릴 자꾸 질투했어 너만큼 나도 많이 무서워 When you see me, when you touch me.
So now we are starting to get to more controversial and actually unpopular BTS opinions, because a lot of people say that Jungkook has the strongest stage presence amongst the members, but I personally don't think so, because whenever Jimin is in the center, he catches my attention a lot more than Jungkook, and even when he's in the back or on the side, he is still the one that always seems to catch my attention first. Although my bias is Yoongi, I think Jimin is the one who performs with the most passion, with the most emotions and gives his absolute all every single performance, regardless if it's a rehearsal, their own concert doing the tour, or a performance doing an award show. He's always going to give his 210%, which I appreciate about him so much. And that's also one of the reasons why he is my bias wrecker. So yeah, I'm just gonna roll a couple of clips, so a couple of his fan cams, to show you what I mean by this opinion. So don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say that Jungkook doesn't deserve every single second of screen time and every single line he gets, because he absolutely does, and he deserves to be the main vocalist. But I personally think calling him the best vocalist of this generation and the best dancer of this generation is far-fetched, because he's definitely one of the best vocalists of this generation, but I don't think he is the best. I find his voice quite basic and quite generic, which is not bad, but it's just not my cup of tea. I prefer unique voices like Taeyoung's, for example. And when it comes to his dancing, I don't even think he's the best dancer in the group itself, let alone in the entire generation of K-pop. So yeah, I personally think that the best dancer in BTS is Hoseok, followed by Jimin and then Jungkook. But of course, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not qualified, I'm not a dancer, so it's just the style that I prefer, and that doesn't mean Jungkook is untalented or a bad singer, a bad dancer, because he's absolutely not.
불타오르네.
As much as all of you armies want to defend Big Hit and call the company the best company in K-pop, it's honestly not a lot better than other groups. Yes, I agree, boys are treated amazingly from what we can see, and they have a lot of artistic freedom to produce their own music the way they want to. But when it comes to money, they are just as money hungry as every other group that exists in K-pop, because no one is going to tell me that releasing three, or how many, I think three, almost the same types of movies is not being money hungry. Releasing 100 DVDs in a year is not being money hungry. Like 300 different packages is not being money hungry, because it definitely is. And in that aspect, Big Hit is not any better than YG, SM, JYP, or any other company. But it is definitely better in the way they treat their idols. But they shouldn't be portrayed as the perfect company, because unfortunately they are not. So these are all of my unpopular BTS opinions. Definitely don't forget to comment down below if you agree or disagree with them, but keep it respectful and start a respectful discussion, because we are all allowed to have our own opinions. And thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye!